I'm not being rude. I'm just being me.
Why am I nervous?
I told you mean yeah. Let me see if I can fix one thing. Couples podcast.
We gotta do the intro. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are
Books, Witches, and Bitches. I've given up on you.
No, we're not getting copywritten.
No, it's a cover.
Just kidding, guys. It's actually Tyler. Vanessa is deathly sick right now, so we needed to get an episode up. We can't go on another 4-month hiatus, so we brought Tyler on today.
Yeah, I'm in front of the camera.
How does it feel?
It feels all right.
Yeah? Just all right?
No, I'm excited.
Be the main character. You
Do you want me to be the main character?
You have to be.
You want me to overshadow you? Because I will.
No, don't overshadow me, but be a host. Don't be awkward. Don't be
Well, do you want me to play
quiet.
the main character role or the support role? Because usually I'm the support role.
Do like a mix of both.
You can't do that.
You have to do that.
You got to choose.
No, I can't choose.
If you can't choose, then I'll make sure that you know which one I am.
Everyone watching this throwing up because they're like, ew, couples.
Ew. Boy.
We didn't sign up to see a boy on this channel.
Yikes. Who's the real bitch? It's me.
What the fuck was that?
Because I'm your producer.
Oh, okay.
Do this. Fix this. Set up the lights. I can't see myself.
I set up today.
Good shit. Thank you.
Did it help?
It did help.
Yeah. Speak in the mic, by the way.
I am speaking to the mic.
No, you're speaking over here.
Can you hear me?
Barely. All right, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
I don't need to. Nobody speaks to me anyways.
Damn.
Yikes.
So he's going to be producing while also being my co-host today. I'm like hunched over. Like I'm looking at myself. I never have to look at myself while recording. So this is like really weird.
Yeah, is it fucking you up?
Yeah, because I'm like looking at how bad my posture is. I'm like, hey guys.
just relax, bro.
I'm so relaxed, bro.
Alrighty, bro.
All right, bro.
So, you guys usually banter and bicker for a little
we
bit.
gotta,
What's the update?
The update? I don't have much to update on. I feel
How do your legs feel?
Why?
We worked out yesterday.
My legs are fine.
Nice.
That's it?
What do you mean?
You're supposed to, say, like, how your legs are.
Oh, well, you're supposed to ask.
I didn't know I had to ask.
Oh, okay.
Usually
well,
you just respond.
We're communicating like this now, so.
Oh, okay.
Q.
This is therapy with Tyler and Gabby.
Sick. My back is sore.
You got a nice back.
It's like ton up. Because I was like doing the fucking...
Did you just say that?
What? I always say that.
No, you don't.
I always say that.
No, you don't.
Can you hit the stop record button for me?
Why?
I always say ton up.
Okay. I'll move on from that.
I'll move on from that. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
Oh,
I don't feel much in my legs, but I'm feeling like back, my lats, shoulders.
Hey, lats. Yeah.
Anyways, that's how I'm feeling. How was hanging out with are you gonna date? Yeah. Are we allowed to date ourselves, or do you not care?
Date ourselves?
Yeah, like date the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
Everyone knows that I'm recording today. I post it.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, today was fun. We went to Port Credits. She needed to get some footage because she's also a YouTuber. She's the one that got me into it. We went to Port Credit. We got some coffee at Arctop.
Oh.
Yeah.
You actually went there.
Yeah, the cafe.
Nice.
It was really good. I got an iced matcha latte.
Mm-hmm.
So yummy.
Real matcha, or was it like powdered?
All
or
matcha's
like the
powdered, isn't it?
The fake. Sometimes they use the fake one.
I don't know. I didn't watch him make it.
Oh, okay.
But it was really good and really creamy.
Gotcha.
He could have put something in there and I didn't know.
Nut.
I regret having you on here, actually.
Anyways. You asked me to be here.
Yeah, I did. This is all my fault.
Anyways. So, yeah, you guys went for coffee. Did you guys look through records and stuff, too? Or
No, we didn't go to, Arctop,
You just went
Is it Archtop or Arctop?
I have no idea.
I'm going to call it Arctop.
Arctop sounds great. Archtop sounds a little bit off.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Doesn't.
But yeah, we didn't go to, the actual record store. We just went to the cafe because we wanted to get coffee. And then we sat there for a little bit. I got a cherry Danish. So yummy. It had cheese on the other side, like cream cheese.
Nice.
So cream cheese and cherry.
Have you had the Danish place in the food district at Square One?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. In the food district?
Food district, yeah.
What's it called?
I don't know. pronounce it. All I know is it's red. It's near the entrance. So, when you enter and it's near that escalator?
Are you talking about the cookie place?
Not the cookie. Well, it might be the cookie place. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, though? Like the one that's
it's the opposite side of the cafe.
Oh, you're talking when you enter from the from the inside. From the
inside of Square One, yeah.
Oh, so there's the cafe, and then there's a Danish place over there.
Yeah, there's a Danish place, like pastries and stuff. Because it goes cafe place where we spilt our coffee that one time.
Did we?
Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
My memory is so bad.
And you say I don't remember things.
You remember everything.
I do remember. I remember weird things.
Yeah.
Then there's like that, like gifts place with the flowers
with the really
and stuff.
cute body candles.
Exactly, and then there's the opposite side.
Is it literally just called Danish?
I don't think it's called Danish.
We
could literally Google this and solve our problem, but I
don't want to do that.
To do it.
Yeah.
Anyways, that place is pretty good.
You.
Yeah, no, like me and my mom have gone there a couple of times.
That sounds yummy.
They've got cookies, they've got Danishes, they've got like random pastries and stuff.
I want to try the cookie place.
What's the cookie place?
The one that you walk in when you're outside.
To the right?
Yeah.
The opposite side of El Carnito?
Yeah. It's like right across from Uncle Tetsu's.
Opposite of the Sweet Jesus. I haven't been there in a while.
I don't remember where the Sweet Jesus is. We're gonna 20 minutes of us trying to navigate Square One.
Anyways, we can move on.
We can definitely move on from that. We had Danishes.
We're gonna watch Dune soon.
Yes, we're watching Dune on Sunday. But first, before Dune, your girl is seeing Sean Desmond in Peterborough. Me and my friend Jen got an Airbnb down there. Is it down there or up there?
East? Somewhere? That way?
Never eat. So right there?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm going to say down there. We got an Airbnb down there. We have the concert on Friday. Today is Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. Leaving to check in to the Airbnb on Friday. Then we have the concert on Friday, and then we come back Saturday. And then I'm probably having a sleepover with Casey. And then we leave to go see Dune Sunday.
Socialite. The real gossip girl.
Are you calling me gossip girl? I don't gossip. I literally I don't. Do I gossip? Like a lot?
Not like a lot, but I'm also your partner, so I kind of hear it.
You're the only one that really hears all of it.
So I guess maybe I just have a skewed perspective.
Yeah, I don't gossip a lot. I don't like that karma.
No, I also think it's bad karma. Unless it's about Sherwin-Williams.
If it's about your workplace, it doesn't count.
I will gossip all the time about work, and I will gossip.
You just told everyone where you work.
I got the fucking shirt on. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Plus, what? Our homies are going to watch it?
Hey.
What?
Don't even. One day.
Cut all this.
No.
Okay.
Our fans will come and see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If you want paint, give me a shout. Yeah, so Sean Desmond's going to be exciting.
Electric.
Danny Fernandez, is he going to be there? Is he going to be opening?
I wish.
There's got to be. He's going to be backstage, hanging out in the green room.
You think so?
No.
No.
Probably not. I think they've kind of passed that part of their life where they're just going to collab all the time.
If he's there, if he opens, that'd be crazy.
Do you know who's opening?
No.
Or is it just going to be 3 hours of Sean Desmond?
3 hours of Sean Desmond would be the best thing ever.
And then a random country artist to open.
Oh. It's Dasha?
Maybe. She's from Tennessee though.
Is she?
I think she's from the South.
She has to be, right?
There's no way she's from Canada.
No.
I think Canadian country is a little bit different than American country.
Canadian country is like Carrie Underwood.
She's not giving Carrie Underwood.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately, no one can give Carrie Underwood.
Not even her. How old is she?
Carrie Underwood?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She has to be in her 40s now, right?
40s? Let's go late 50s.
How old was she when she was on American Idol? It was American Idol, right?
She was American Idol.
Let me look this up.
You're gonna look that one up?
Yeah.
Not where the Danish place is, but we need to know how old fucking Carrie Underwood is. Is that season 2?
How old is Carrie Underwood?
Kelly Clarkson season 1, and then it's the Black Dude season 2.
You messed it up by talking. How old is Carrie Underwood?
Let's go 54.
She's 40.
She's 40.
Wow.
Younger than I thought. I feel like that's a different age or a different era.
What season of American Idol was Carrie Underwood on?
You sure you're not talking about Kelly Clarkson?
No, Carrie Underwood. It doesn't want to acknowledge my voice right now.
Just type it.
I don't like doing that.
Ugh.
What season was Carrie Underwood on American Idol? Season 4.
Season 4.
4th season of American Idol, the Oklahoma singer audition. She's from Oklahoma. She's not Canadian.
Is Kelly Clarkson Canadian?
Wait.
Who's Canadian? I'm so fucking confused.
Carrie.
Canadian.
She's American. She's not Canadian.
What the fuck?
Wow. My entire life, I thought she was Canadian. I guess it makes sense because she was on American Idol.
Shania Twain is Canadian.
Yes. We drove by her house, actually.
When?
One time when we were going to the cottage.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only notable... the only notable country artist out of Canada, it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm not...
Are you not talking about, like, Justin Bieber?
What? Country?
Oh, country. I thought you just said notable artist, period. I was like...
No. There's, like...
Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Drake. Who else?
Who
Sean
else?
Desmond.
Who else? Who else?
Just Danny Fernandez.
Keep going.
I don't know.
Fifi Dobson.
Oh, Fifi Dobson was iconic.
Shiloh.
Huh?
Were you not on fucking the Family Channel at that era?
Who's Shiloh?
Operator, don't
Her
call
name is
me.
Shiloh?
I'll call you later. I think it's like
Don't
Shiloh.
ever want to be anything else but me.
Yeah. Carly Rae Jepsen, Canadian.
Oh, yeah. Carly Rae Jepsen's an icon.
Yeah, but she got her start late. You know when she came out with Call Me Maybe, she was 28.
Yeah, you like to really tell me that fact a lot.
Keep going. More Canadian artists.
I can't think of any. The problem is like with a podcast, I have to keep talking and I can't just sit here and think because I don't want to cut it out.
Let's see. Bryan Adams.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Bryan Adams is?
Is he country?
No, he's not country. That's like 80s soft pop.
Bryan Adams. No, I've never heard of him before.
Oh my god. Well, how does fucking in the summer of '69?
That's Bryan Adams.
That's Bryan Adams. I think that's Bryan Adams.
Okay.
Got my first 6 string.
Yeah,
yes, that's a fucking guy.
That's
dude.
a good song.
Michael Bublé.
That's right. Michael Bublé
Yeah.
is Canadian.
He is Canadian. Avril Lavigne.
Yes, Avril Lavigne.
Sum 41. Celine Dion.
Sum 41 is.
I swear to God, I might be completely
Hold
off
on,
base.
it's about to black out.
I might be completely off base. I'm pretty certain Sum 41 is Canadian.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah, Sum 41 is from Ajax.
Wow. Bearings.
Yeah. Do you put them in the same fucking category of fame?
In my heart,
that's
yes.
that's like punk fame though.
I don't. Sum 41 is punk fame.
Yeah, but they fucking breached.
I don't care.
Like you'd hear them on like The Edge.
Shout out to Bearings.
Shout out to Bearings. Dougie.
I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna post it on TikTok. Shout out to Bearings.
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette was Canadian.
Canadian. Yeah.
Was
is. Well,
is. She's alive, right?
I
Yeah. She had a song with Halsey, one of her last albums.
Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
You don't like to talk about Shawn Mendes.
I don't really care.
What about the
for
Headley
him.
guy? Are we allowed to talk about him?
No.
Redacted. Nelly Furtado.
Oh my
Canadian.
god! I forgot she was a Canadian icon.
Yep. Party Next Door. Daniel Caesar.
Yeah.
Alessia Cara.
Where did she go?
I think she kind of just like saw way too much fame and was like
Mariana's Trench.
Mariana's
Sorry,
Trench, yeah.
I just cut you off.
I feel like Alessia Cara like saw so much fame from like 1-800 with Logic and was just like
Not 1-800.
What like where else was she famous? Like Here and Scar Tissues?
There's a
I got
you should know you're beautiful just the way. I saw a TikTok of that the other day. Yesterday night, actually.
Did you ever watch her cover of Sweater Weather by The Neighborhood on
No.
YouTube? No?
Is it good?
I liked it, but I was also like 14.
Did you have a crush on her?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, like she's from the same fucking city as me, so.
Yeah, she's from Brampton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd she go to school?
I think according to your fucking cousin, it was like Campion or Leger.
Oh, wow.
Well, like.
She was like close.
Like, she's very close. It was weird. Because, like, what was it? Your cousin almost had her as the lead singer for, or background vocals for the band.
He did not tell me this information.
There's no way he never told you about that.
He might have, but there's my memory going again. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing today's episode?
We were fighting over stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not too well versed in the book world, unless you want to talk about self-help for about an hour.
No.
No? You don't want to talk about the Celestine prophecy?
No.
Fucking 5 people you meet in heaven?
I have no idea what you're saying.
You don't want to talk about The Alchemist?
No.
No?
When I think of Alchemist, I think of that one game, that idle game where you would like combine things. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't think so.
It was an iPhone game where you like connect things and you would like create things with it, and you had to like create a bunch of things.
Okay. No.
Someone will understand what I'm talking about. The game is called Little Alchemy. Can it like focus? The game is called Little Alchemy. Can you see I used to have it? What side am I pointing on? Little Alchemy is the game that I'm talking about.
No, I'm talking about a book you probably would have read in like the 10th grade.
Definitely not. It doesn't sound familiar.
My mom like read it in high school and she always talks about it.
She like it?
She likes it and she don't read.
She likes self-help books though.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Tuesday with Maury. Got halfway through the audiobook and I just forgot about it.
You still need to finish Ballad.
I know. Chapter 6.
I can read. You're only on chapter 6.
What is there, like fucking 18 chapters? I'm a third of the way through the book. I'll bring it to work.
Okay, bring it to work so that I can fucking read it.
What are you reading right now?
Nothing.
How long is your read list?
We don't need to talk about that.
Are you on what part of the semester are you on? You're on reading week?
And you know what I need to do on reading week?
Chillax.
No, I need to write an entire short story and an entire screenplay.
Yeah. Instead, we're recording a podcast.
Priorities.
So what we are doing today, for the next, let's call it 45 minutes, we are going to be talking and trying to convince each other to watch a movie that has been on each other's watch list.
Mine is a TV show, not a movie.
Mine is a movie that the other person refuses to watch.
It's not okay. I don't refuse to watch your movie.
For context, I have brought up watching this movie at least 4 or 5 separate times over the course of the last 6 months.
I have to be in the right mind.
I ended up watching it on my own, and it will be revealed later.
Am I going first?
If you want to go first, you can go first.
Okay. My show. Ready? Drumroll. Teen Wolf.
I can't watch it. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
Why?
So is that how you want to do it? Is like...
Give me a reason why you don't want to watch it.
Because the dude looks like Taylor Lautner, and they play lacrosse.
Who, Tyler Posey?
Yeah.
He looks like Taylor Lautner
in my
to
brain,
you?
That's what he looks like.
And he plays lacrosse. You don't like the idea of lacrosse.
I don't know, but it doesn't do anything for me. I feel like... So this is what happened. You introduced me to The Vampire Diaries. Mm-hmm. And that one has a bit of cringe to it, but not a lot. In my head, Teen Wolf is full of a lot more cringe.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. It is a lot more for the teens.
So it's gonna be full of cringe. So it's gonna be full of cringe.
No, it's not cringy. The CGI in the beginning is a little.
Okay, yeah. Well, the CGI in Vampire Diaries is just basically hidden by the fact that it's always dark out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So they get away
like
with
that jump that he did in the beginning, where he like jumps from like, or when he gets thrown out the window.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you don't gotta think too hard about. I'm not like I probably hate the CGI, but like I'll look past it. Whatever.
Yeah. That's the thing. So I feel like Vampire Diaries is more for like the moms.
Really?
And like Teen Wolf is for like the teens.
Okay, and then Pretty Little Liars.
For the moms and the teens.
For both? You'd say it's for both?
Yeah.
Because there's some cringe in there.
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say, like, you watch PLL and that's cringy as shit.
Like, it's got a lot of cringe.
Yeah.
I'm
There was nothing to that. Just
because I was going to out myself.
What were you going to say?
What's her name again?
Which one?
The one I like.
Spencer?
Yeah.
What about her? That's it?
Yeah.
That's the only reason you watch it?
Ashley Benson.
Oh, so you remember her name? Cut the cameras. We gotta talk about this.
Uh-oh. Huh? I don't know. There was like the mystery aspect of it.
Okay, let me just get into it because we're gonna touch base on a lot of things that you're talking about right now.
My final thing is a little bit of cringe and a little bit of fantasy. In my head, the space that Teen Wolf occupies is it's a lot of cringe and a lot of fantasy. That's where I'm standing.
Okay.
Right?
But you've never given it a try.
No.
So, like, you don't know until you try.
And then the people who would buy Teen Wolf over when I used to work at the record store, I'd be like, oh.
Were they like kids?
They were like kids.
Yeah.
They're like, or like those 20-something-year-olds who are clearly still living in their...
Me, you mean?
Yeah.
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 You.
Me.
Yeah.
'Cause
Did you ask me if I had Teen Wolf when I worked there?
No, I asked if you had Scream, the box set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, was it Scream or Scott Pilgrim? I think it was Scream.
It was probably Scream.
Yeah.
You bought Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, and I bought the first 2 Scream movies, because I think that's all you guys had.
I don't know.
Anyways. Okay. My list of case why Tyler should watch Teen Wolf. Number 1. Cheesy romance. You love cheesy romance, and I don't want to hear you say you don't, because that is one of your favorite tropes. And let me add to cheesy romance, there is an eventual friends to lovers.
Okay, all right. But is there a teacher student to lovers arc?
No.
No. We don't get a suspicious grooming story.
I mean, like, there is some sus grooming situations that definitely occur in later seasons, like a cop and one of the high school students. Technically, I think she's considered 18 at this point, but it's still weird because she's in high school and he's a full cop.
Weird.
Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, there's an eventual friends to lovers that you have to deal with for the entirety of the show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I going to hate it or am I going to love it?
Okay. So, do you want spoilers?
You can give me minor spoilers.
Okay, so there's Styles. You know
Okay.
Styles, Dylan
No.
O'Brien? Dylan O'Brien.
Okay.
You know who Dylan O'Brien is.
I've heard the name.
You know who Dylan O'Brien is.
can't match
the
your
Maze
face.
Runner.
Who?
The Maze Runner.
I've never watched The Maze
You
Runner.
read them?
I did not read The Maze Runner.
I swear to God, you told me you read The Maze Runner.
I told you that I read maybe fucking a chapter and a half of that other dystopian one.
Divergent?
Yeah, I read a chapter and a half Divergent. I couldn't get through it. I didn't read The Maze Runner.
Dylan O'Brien.
Excuse me.
And so he's Styles, and then there's Lydia. Beautiful. This show is part of the reason I'm bisexual today.
Okay.
So yeah, there's
Do
Styles.
they play lacrosse?
Styles plays lacrosse.
Okay.
And he's kind of cute when he plays it because he's so like, he's like the comedic relief of the show.
So it's very teen oriented.
Kind of.
It's not for the moms.
My mom really liked it.
Your mom would have watched it with you.
She did watch it with me.
She did watch it with
We
you.
had Teen Wolf Mondays.
I've discovered that I will most of the time trust your mom's opinion on TV.
She loved Teen Wolf. We rewatched it to show Lorelai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many seasons?
7.
Yeah, it's a lot to commit to.
But I think a couple of them only have 12 episodes.
Oh, are they hour-long episodes or 22?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, Styles and Lydia, their relationship is Stydia. And then there's...
That's the ship name?
Yeah. And then there's Styles and Malia. They're Stylia. So Styles and Malia get together at one point. And that's my ship.
That's
love
the
them.
OTP?
I think they're my OTP. Vanessa doesn't agree with me because she's like a Stydia. So was my mom. My mom was a Stydia girl. Like, she was like Stydia for the win. I am a Stylia girl. I wish they were endgame. Like, my soul deep down is like, they should have been together. And if you watch it, you will see why. Because they are perfect for each other. So they get together for a little bit. And then by like the last season, I think it is, Styles and Lydia end up finally getting together.
Okay.
Yeah, she finally like admits that like she's in love with him. So you get your friends to lovers.
Okay. Do we get toxic romance? The ones that were like they should not be together.
There's a couple that are like Romeo and Juliet.
You know my opinion on Romeo and Juliet.
I thought you liked Romeo and Juliet.
I liked it as a book, but I just feel like
it's like low key Romeo and Juliet. It's
in which sense? In like
they're not allowed to be together.
Got you.
Because he's a werewolf and she's a werewolf. Comes from a family of werewolf hunters. What?
Okay.
What?
I'm not opposed.
See, I'm getting you.
No, it's not. You're getting me. It's like a fuck. Okay, all right.
So there's that. One of mine just says hot girls.
Are you gonna get mad at me if we watch this?
No, because I drool over every single one of them, especially Lydia.
Show me your favorite.
I got you.
Because I just imagine, like, literally, scuffed Taylor Lautner playing lacrosse and is also a werewolf. Oh, she's pretty.
Right? Lydia Martin, everyone. The most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. So there's Lydia Martin. Her name is Holland Roden in real life. And then there's Allison Argent. She's the hunter. What?
I've seen her before. What else is she in?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Unless she just looks like somebody else I know.
And then there's Malia.
She's giving teenage Emrata.
This is Malia.
Is she the cop?
No. She's a were-coyote.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm trying to keep an open mind.
Okay, next on the list. Actually, okay. So there's the main couple, Allison and Scott. Okay, they are my OTP.
Oh, okay.
He ends up getting with someone later.
Oh, no.
Who... End me now. I don't like Kira. Okay?
Yikes.
Asian representation.
Yikes.
She is Asian.
Okay.
But I just don't... me and Jen call it bottom on bottom activity.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So Scott is very much a bottom, and Kira is very much a bottom. So the relationship is just like, okay. Whereas, like, Allison was a top.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott, like I said, a bottom. So that one worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am here. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So the couples, I think you'll really enjoy.
So the cheesy romance is there.
Cheesy romance is there. Supernatural creatures.
Yeah.
And mythological creatures.
Cool.
There's a Naginsune.
What is that?
Kinsune?
Kitsune.
Kitsune.
Yeah, okay.
And then there's the Kinsune, which is like the evil version.
Okay.
Oni.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they have all that type of cool stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's really interesting. I think you'll really like that, is like the supernatural aspect of it. Because it's not just werewolves. Like, there's everything.
What do you mean? It's called Teen Wolf.
Well, because he's a teen wolf. Like, what?
Okay. How does it progress? Does it start off really slow? Does it kind of get right into it?
It gets right into it. So the beginning scene is Styles coming to Scott saying, we need to go. There's a body in the forest because his dad is the sheriff. Like, Styles' dad is the sheriff. Funny character. Love him. We love Sheriff Stilinski in this house. So they end up going into the forest, and then Scott gets bit by the alpha. and then he ends up turning into a wolf.
So it's not in his blood. He's not from the lineage.
No, he's not from the lineage. So it kind of like progresses really fast, and you kind of get like right into it. And then... Do
we have to wait 3 episodes for something to happen, or...?
No, I wouldn't say that. Season 1 isn't my favorite season, just because like the CGI and stuff is just kind of like iffy.
Yeah.
Season 3 is my favorite, because we have Evil Styles, because he's the Naginsene. Oops, spoiler.
I'm not going to remember this conversation.
And we get a lot of, like... Season 3s of every show are typically always the best.
You liked Season 3 of The Vampire Diaries?
Yeah.
Because that was... when Stefan was hitting the walls? He was going a little nuts?
In the walls?
Like, he was fucking evil.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, when he turned his humanity off?
Yeah.
I think that was Season 3.
We stopped at 5, so...
We could be wrong.
Like...
Okay, yeah, so supernatural mythological creatures.
Okay, alright.
My throat was getting scratchy.
Mm-hmm. Lots of talking.
Yeah. And then, like I said, on the list, it says hot girls. Showed you that already. Chaotic, but good storylines. And then I say ... usually no plot holes. Unlike PLL.
PLL, I don't point out plot holes because it's just like, fuck.
But the storylines are actually really, like, in-depth.
Okay.
And they're very intriguing. And, like, Jen is hooked. Like, genuinely.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay.
Excuse me. And then my favorite aspect of Teen Wolf is the humor. There is so much. So there's... Oh, my God. What's his name again? It starts with an O. He's a comedian.
Owen Wilson.
No.
Lightning McQueen?
Coach. Teen Wolf. Orny Adams.
Never heard of him.
He's a comedian.
Okay.
He plays the coach, the lacrosse coach. Hilarious. He is so funny. Like, genuinely one of the funniest characters. And when him and Styles start going at it together, it's actually so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think you would genuinely enjoy the humor if you actually let yourself enjoy the humor.
What does that mean?
That means you like to go into things with such a mindset sometimes that you're just like, not funny. Yeah. So if you actually let yourself enjoy the humor, I think you would find it funny. Because Orny Adams, he says he barely ever read the scripts.
Okay.
So he just went vibes only. Like, he just...
did whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked every time.
Okay.
And Styles, or Dylan O'Brien, said at, like, a conference once that a lot of times he has the most fun with his lines as well, because he's the most unserious character. So, it's very funny.
Okay.
At least in my opinion, I think it's very funny. Emotions. I just need to pause there for a second. Emotions.
What, are they ripping hearts out?
Oh, yeah.
Worse than the Vampire Diaries?
Vampire Diaries does it in a more adult way, but I can't reach.
Okay.
Pause. Yeah, Vampire Diaries, like I said, I feel as a much more like adult show.
Yeah.
But Teen Wolf still, like, genuinely takes my heart, rips it out of my chest, throws it on the floor, and stomps on it. Would you like to know why?
No, I want to find out.
So you're gonna watch it?
I will watch it at some point. I always said that to you.
Yes. So emotions are definitely on high during this show. I have a video of Jen literally crying over one of the scenes that I will not say.
Got you.
Oh, and also Lydia is a banshee, so that's also fun and cool.
She's
and
a
fresh.
ghost?
No, like, she screams.
Banshee scream?
Yeah, she screams when, like, she senses death.
Oh,
It's really cool. It's very
Okay.
interesting. Yeah, I have emotions. I've cried so many times watching the show, same as TVD. And then we have iconic soundtrack. Because it's back in, like, the MTV days, because it was on MTV.
Yeah.
Back when they, like, you know when they would put, like, the song at the bottom of the show? When it would, like, show up with, like, the black screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have written down Hosier is in it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like real people do. I could be wrong, but I think. We have Duran Duran.
Not crazy about Duran Duran. Anyways.
And Mickey Echo.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So those are some, just like a few
Mickey
that I picked.
Echo's a bit of a deep cut.
Yeah, but iconic.
Yeah.
So definitely an iconic soundtrack. And then the theme itself is so iconic to the point that I would never let my mom skip it because we used to pre-record it. I would always look at her and I say, absolutely not, we're watching it. And I would sit there and I go, like I just would be dancing. Same with when we would rewatch it with Lorelai. I would not let my mom skip it.
Gotcha.
You just did something to the thing where I can't hear anymore.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't hear. There we go.
You can hear now?
Yep.
Sick.
And then, yeah, that's my list. Any questions?
So do you think I'm actually going to enjoy it, or do you think it's just a nostalgia thing? And be honest, like, how much are you weighing both of those?
I think that, like I said, if you let yourself enjoy it, you would like it.
Yeah.
I think you would really enjoy, like, the supernatural, mythological aspects to it. And I think you would fall in love with the romance. And I think you would actually fall in love with the characters.
Is it going to be one of those things where PLL and TVD where we get 5 seasons in and we just kind of stop?
Technically, I feel like we could, because after season 5, it kind of goes a little...
Yeah.
Which most shows end up doing that. Like, after season 5, it just kind of...
You kind of just wait for it to end.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
I think if you, like I said, if you go into it with a positive mindset, and you don't go into it thinking it's going to be the most cringiest shit that you've ever seen, and you let yourself fall in love with the characters, I think you'd like it.
Well, you're not the first person to say I would have liked it.
Who else said it?
Mamone. Jessica Mamone. When I said that, I was hanging out with her for sushi and I was talking about how much I liked the Vampire Diaries.
Oh my god.
She's like, you'd like Teen Wolf. You should watch Teen Wolf. I was like,
see?
Yeah, you know, it's on the list. Me and Gabby are going to watch it. You're going to like it.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's time to take her advice and take yours. I'm like I said, I'm down. There's other things on our watch list at the moment, but I could start an episode, I guess.
Oh my god, yay! I'm so excited.
Hey!
I'm so excited. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's like genuinely one of my favorite TV shows.
Yeah, no, I'll watch it for you.
Like, I've watched it, I'd say maybe like 8 times.
Jesus Christ.
Back to front.
Fuck.
Or front to back.
Was it like, how many times during COVID?
Only once, actually, when with Lorelai, and then me and Bailey. You remember Bailey? We used to, anytime she'd sleep over, we would start it from the beginning and watch it until like 4 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah. So like I could sit there while we're watching it, just like I can with Shrek, and just
recite
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not opposed. It's just it occupied a weird space in my mind.
Because it definitely is one of the TV shows that were given more of the cringy, like, vibe to it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like...
Because that doesn't age well. Like, 26, that doesn't age well.
Yeah.
Like, The Vampire Diaries, I thought was going to be the exact same thing. And it kind of aged well. Like, it kind of, like you said, is more for that adult audience. PLL, honestly, it's a fucking hard watch sometimes.
But I genuinely loved it. Like, the drama... And it gives you something to, like, sit and be like, oh, my God, who is A? Like, you want to watch it because you want to find out. And that's why they constantly changed who it was so that they could keep their audience. So, like, when they found out, spoiler, skip if you don't want to hear this. Once they found out that it was Mona, they were like, oh, there's another A. Who is it? Right? So, like, it's that constant, like, someone's higher, someone's running it, someone's higher than her type of thing. So that it kept people watching. Yeah,
but, like, the part that I say that, like, it's the teen cringy part, like, that's the benefit of it. It's just the fucking characters, man. Yeah. Right? They're just written, I think, accurate to, like, what a teenager would be feeling. But, like, god damn, sometimes it's just like, Paige, shut up.
don't even get me started on Paige. And I feel really bad for her.
Yeah.
You saw that interview, right?
Where she talked about
how people were sending her death threats and stuff because they hated her character.
Yeah, I did not hear about that. But
yeah, that's so sad. And it's like, yeah, I hate her character, but I didn't hate, what's her name, Lindsay Shaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hate her as a person. Her character just pissed me off.
Nah, I just think fucking people are stupid.
Yeah.
So, well, great presentation. Thank you.
Did I get you?
I think you got me. Hopefully I can get you with mine.
Like I said, I'm not opposed to watching the movie. I just need to be in the right mindset, and I need to be able to sit down and watch a movie.
Yeah. So, to start, the movie that I've been itching to watch is Kill Bill. Only Volume 1. Right? That's the one I want to specifically speak to, because that one has a special place in my heart.
Side note, you know what movie I do want to watch?
Is it Dune?
No.
Okay.
The original Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I watched the remake, and it was okay.
Who was in the remake?
Kristen Stewart.
Oh.
I think Naomi Campbell was in it as well.
Oh, okay. Fucking Lucy Liu is the original, right?
Yeah, sexy.
Anyways, so what are your reservations about Kill Bill or your preconceived notions? Because
it's what's his face?
It's Quentin Tarantino.
That's my reservation.
That's the main one.
Yes.
What is it about Tarantino movies that just don't do it? I know
men that watch Tarantino movies are compensating for something.
And are you speaking to mostly the Pulp Fiction fake indie dudes?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is how I see it. Tarantino is known for Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
He's known for, if you're a little bit deeper into it, a little bit of like Django Unchained, obviously, which every dude loves. Right? Every white dude who wishes they could say the N-word will watch it. And then Inglourious Bastards. And I'll say this. All of them are great films by themselves, but they often have this shadow of being a certain type of movie watcher.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you went to a film class...
I'm not saying Pulp Fiction is bad. Like, I watched the first half of it with my dad, and, like, I didn't mind it. Like, I'm not saying it's bad at all, and I don't think Tarantino is a bad... What is he, a director-producer?
Yeah, he's like a writer, director-producer.
Yeah. I don't think he's bad at his job. I just don't like the crowd that surrounds him.
Right? And so that's the same reservation I have about Teen Wolf. Some of the crowd that who watches it are just right.
Yeah.
So we have the same similar perspectives on it. Because the deep cuts for Tarantino, like, unfortunately, the one that goes under the radar is something like Kill Bill. We don't talk about it as often.
Really?
Some people do.
I feel like a lot of people talk about Kill Bill.
No, in my experience, everyone talks about Pulp Fiction to a point where it's fucking irritating. I can't enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there are great parts about it. It's just, it's overcrowded.
Tarantino or Christopher Nolan?
In my current mind state, it's Nolan.
Yeah.
If you asked me this 5 years ago when I was a fake film nerd, probably Tarantino.
Really?
I really like Tarantino movies. Christopher Nolan had, like, what was he known for? He was Inception.
Yeah. Memento.
And then Memento, and then the Dark Knight series.
Yeah.
Although the Dark Knight was a pretty fucking amazing film.
Yeah.
So at that point in my life, probably still would have said Tarantino. Because there's a like a cult classic nostalgia that goes along with it. Like I'm connecting with something that's above me and beyond me, and it feels nice to just follow all the cool things. So, Kill Bill for me is one of those films that it does get its credit. Like, they definitely give it its flowers, but not as much as like other films. So, to give you a little bit of context, for me, Kill Bill is almost like a parody or a satire or a recreation of a Western, like an American Western mixed in with a traditional Japanese.
Is that how it
film.
is?
It's so cool.
Okay. I raise you this. Or not raise you this. We haven't even gotten through it, and I'm like, this is what we need to do in order for me to watch it.
Sure.
Movie theater popcorn.
That's fine.
Cheese.
Okay.
Iced tea.
That's fine.
Peach.
Sure.
Okay.
That's really not a lot.
That's all it took for me to go see Dune.
Because, well, yeah, that's true. Not hard to convince.
No.
So, the beautiful part of it is a very, narratively speaking, simple. right? Like Pulp Fiction, like if you're not really paying attention, you're jumping here, you're jumping there, you're jumping there. And then kind of the time skips in Inglourious Bastards is a little bit weird. And just like, oh, suddenly we're here, and then who's who.
Does Tarantino also have an obsession with time?
Not necessarily an obsession with time. His thing, I notice, is a really long, intricate dialogue. So from that perspective, if you get rid of, like, if you liked, I don't think you're crazy about script writing, but there are parts about the way he directs certain intricacies in his characters that are just fucking immaculate. So, for example, Christoph Waltz in Inglourious Bastards is one of the best fucking written characters I think I've ever come across. And Christoph Waltz is an amazing actor, so he kills it. For Kill Bill, it starts off as a woman who is waking up from a coma from her wedding day, where she was shot by one of her mentors or ex-lovers when she's marrying somebody else who's pregnant with her daughter. So it sets up this entire two film dialogue of this incredible revenge story. And every single character basically says this: she deserves her revenge.
Oh, we're being spammed by Vanessa. What'd she say?
She says, I need Gabby to answer phone.
Hey, Gabby.
Yeah?
I'll be seeing you at Christmas, baby doll.
What?
I'm talking to her and her friend on FaceTime. Doesn't her fucking text scroll in saying Adam Scarcello? I said, why? And she's like, wait, what? And I said, click that right now.
Sarah!
She's like, wait, that's Gabby's cousin? I said, yes! Gabby, it's okay. What Christmas gift do you want?
I mean, if that's the case, shit. You could talk to my cousin all you want.
Okay, bye.
Bye, I love you.
Bye. Love you.
That's so funny.
That's hilarious. Did not expect that.
Sarah.
Yikes.
Adam, you want my cousin?
Let it be. Let it be.
It's fine.
It is what it is.
It's all right.
Okay, where was I? So, Kill Bill is a feminist film.
Yeah, I knew that.
Right, you knew that part,
Yeah.
right? So, the whole female revenge, we hate men, we hate the patriarchy, we, like, strong, powerful woman doesn't give a fuck and has one thing on her mind, and it's fucking revenge, and it's so well done. Like, for me...
Is it gonna remind me of, like, Gone Girl?
I've never watched Gone Girl.
I'm pretty sure it's, like, she leaves her husband, who's, like, cheating on her or something, or he's, like, abusive or something. I could be completely butchering the synopsis of Gone Girl. I've never seen it. I just know what it's about.
Possibly. I've never seen Gone Girl. But there are parts of this where it's so playful in the way that they approach it, because it's almost satirical in nature. So, Japan is a very patriarchal place, right? But
is it Lucy Liu?
Lucy Liu. Yeah, we were talking about her earlier.
You got me there.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
So Lucy Liu is the, for the purposes of the first film, is the main antagonist that she's going after. And she, as a female lead, takes on the role as like the head of the Yakuza, which is really cool because there are parts of it where during a scene, obviously Japanese traditionalists will have like the reservations about that, and she literally chops the fucking guy's head off, puts it on the table
with the knife or with the sword?
with the samurai sword, and says, if any of you fuckers have anything to say about me as a woman in this role, or has anything to do with my Chinese heritage, drops the fucking head on the counter and says, this is what's gonna happen to you. She fucking, now leave. She's so sick. It's just so sick.
Do you have a crush?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. So on top of it being a feminist film, it's a very simple watch. I find it to be very unconfusing.
Okay.
And one of the things that I love about it is it's a lot of amazing action sequences with practical effects. And you know I'm a fucking whore for practical effects. Like, you think like classic horror, classic slashers, all that stuff. No CGI. All of it's done with fucking ropes and fucking like tubes of blood and stuff like that. It is very gory and it is very violent.
I grew up watching American Horror Story. I think I'm gonna be fine.
I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna have a problem with that.
No.
But it's not gory in like a cringy way. It's in like a stylized way. So they're sacrificing a lot of their like realism for the stylized aesthetic, right? And by taking that and just kind of like instead of like toning it down, but instead of toning it down, they push it to 10. It makes it so much more entertaining of a watch. Because then the things that they also do is they play a lot around with the lighting, the set design. They kind of really make it in a way where it's like suddenly it feels like it's an anime. And there are even parts of it during a flashback, because of its Japanese origin and inspiration, they literally have an animation studio do a section of a backstory that feels so sick. It feels so close to like a traditional Japanese anime, but it's just stylized in a way where it's not cringy, right? And that's my biggest thing. Like, if I can look back and say, oh, like that was kind of like really shittily done and they kind of shoehorned it in. My biggest thing is when things or when movies, they do it in a way that is intentional. When things are shoehorned in, I fucking hate it. But when it's like intentional or it's paying proper homage to the source material, you got me. So during my most recent watch of it, like that's something that I really loved. A classic, uncomplicated revenge story. The blocking choreography of the action sequences fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like the way that they do certain sequences, like they have a gang, they call them the Crazy 88, and 88 is a very important number in East Asian cultures. Why? Couldn't tell you. I just know it's everywhere. But like there's this scene where she's fighting off like the entire gang, all 1v fucking like 60. And it's just so entertaining to watch. Let's see, what else do I have in my notes? And then the color and aesthetic motifs that are placed in this movie put it on like another level for me. And you know I'm a fucking whore for those things. So for me, I really want you to watch it because it would make me really happy to see somebody for you to watch me geek out on these things. Because it would make me super, super happy to see the way they do certain lighting effects or the way they pan the camera. Or
it's like when we watched Suspiria.
Yes, and I was a fucking nut for it because I was it chroma keyed all in? It was like manually made color where they're literally highlighting the fucking film. Like, what? That was from the 70s. So it's one of those instances where the few movies that like will fall on, and a lot of people say this, it's like it's movie geek heaven. Yeah. Right? Because I've watched traditional old school Japanese samurai movies, and the whole honorable death and stories of God and stuff like that, it translates for me really, really well in ways that after 10 years I'm not watching it and I rewatched it with all of that context knowing, it sits really, really well. It's just so cool. So the sword master, the guy who makes the sword, he was the mentor of the main antagonist of the second film, Bill, and he promised himself he would never make another sword or make another item that can take another's life. But he regrets it so much over all the damage that Bill has done that for she doesn't have a name, but Uma Thurman's character, he's like, I will break my oath with God this one time. It's so fucking cool.
I love how serious yours sounds, and mine's like, yeah, supernatural creatures kind of cool.
Like, this is the one that I've been thinking about. Like, I could have chose like other movies that have been like on the watch list, but like, how am I supposed to talk about?
Move this. You keep hitting the mic.
How am I supposed to talk about The Martian being more than just fucking space porn?
You would not be able to convince me to watch The Martian.
It's fucking like an hour and 45 minutes compared to like, what, 220?
I don't care. I'm not watching The Martian.
You don't watch The Martian?
No.
What about Interstellar?
No.
Matthew McConaughey.
I don't care.
Fuck.
I'm not a...
Sebastian Stan is in The Martian.
Okay. I can watch him in other things.
Damn.
I can go watch Fresh again.
That's a good point. So, yeah, that's Kill Bill. There's a lot to it. The second movie pushes a little bit more into the Western feeling, while the first one has a lot more Japanese inspiration, and that's why it has a special place in my heart. Because it just feels like it's a combination of two of like the iconic cult classic movie genres, just done together, but not done in like a cringy way. Right? Well, so if we were to have a parallel to it, Cowboy Bebop is the Kill Bill to Japanese culture because it's an American Western in the style of a Japanese anime. And they kind of occupy the same place, right? In each other's like subsequent geographical TV and movie world. It's so fucking cool. It's so sick. And if I could ever get you to watch Cowboy Bebop, oh, the fucking soundtrack, the jazz. Like, why the fuck is the jazz? Why is the American dub, the English dub, better than the Japanese for me?
One of the streamers I watch is named after that.
After Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah.
What's their name? Is it Jet?
No, like her Twitch name is.
Oh, okay.
Is something to do with that. Let me see if I can find it. She might be live right now, actually. No, she isn't. Oh, Danny's dad is live right now.
Oh, popping off.
Let me see. Cowgirl Boop Bop.
Nice, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's what she names herself after.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's why I want to get you to watch Kill Bill.
Buy me popcorn.
Done.
All right.
We got ourselves a deal.
Are we watching it tonight?
We can watch it tonight.
You gonna buy me popcorn?
I can get you popcorn.
Let's see if Cineplex is still open.
It should be. It's only like 9 o'clock. One cool part of it is that they never say Uma Thurman's character's name. They always bleep it out. And I always thought it was like a weird choice. But I think what it does is it like detaches you from a character's name to focus more on
what they're doing.
The emotional side of it, where it's like it's almost like the everyman, where it's like now this person who is nameless.
Let's go, guys! It's on Uber Eats.
This person who is now nameless can reflect the same emotional connections, frustrations, and revenge that they want.
Are you gonna have popcorn?
Probably not.
Okay,
I have a little bit, but
get a medium.
probably not all of it. And then obviously it adds like to this level of mystery that keeps you engaged.
Also, I want to let people know I am paying attention to him when he talks, and I feel like it's because I'm so used to listening to you talk that like I seem uninterested sometimes. Like, it's
why do you gotta defend yourself?
No, because I know people are gonna watch this and they're gonna see me like bouncing my leg and looking at my nails and ordering Uber Eats and stuff, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, she doesn't listen when he speaks," and it's like that's not the case. I just know how to listen to you while doing other things, and it's also like undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah.
Where like I just need to be like there's a part of my nail that I want to chew off right now, so I've been like irritated by that because, you know, sometimes there's oopsies.
Hey,
on
you
nails.
don't have to defend yourself. You could just let them see it.
I am listening to you, and I want you to know that.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm watching the movie tonight, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah.
We might get through like maybe half of it.
Why?
Well, I might go to sleep early. What time? If it starts at 9 and then it's at 2 and a bit, that's like 11 and 11:30 maybe it finishes.
Yeah, you can stay up till then. You usually do.
I can.
Yeah. Okay, we got some nacho dip, and I need my drink.
What would it get you to? What would it take to get you to watch the rest of the Tarantino stuff? Because like
a vacation.
There's like Foxy Brown. There's Reservoir Dogs, The Hateful Eight, and then I haven't watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I want to watch that one.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that's on my list too that I want to watch. Haven't seen that one. And then there's some like his like early stuff, which I think is really just for the film nerds, because
they don't have.
And then there's the one movie where he got Salma Hayek to put her foot in his mouth.
Yes, my dad showed me that clip.
So funny.
All right, guys, the popcorn has been ordered. We are watching Kill Bill tonight. That means you have to watch Teen Wolf soon.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, perfect.
Deal. In conclusion, are we... how do you guys usually end this off? You guys usually just end it really abruptly.
Well, are we done?
Well, we've been going for like an hour. We spent
yeah.
like 10 minutes getting set up, so like 45 minutes.
Well,
55.
Next episode, we will have Vanessa on.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. She's feeling better.
When you get Amelia on.
Amelia.
Earhart? Sorry,
you
totally butchered the name.
You just let yourself speak.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, like, thinking before words come out.
Amelia. Sorry, I apologize.
I don't know. We'd have to find something to talk about with her.
You can talk about art and being creators and stuff like that. Like, all
three of us are in the creative,
plus,
yeah.
No, all four.
Four, yeah.
Like, it would be cool to have, like, a conversation about content and the creative process and stuff.
That's very true. We could get something on.
It's
like
always
that.
That's a super easy one.
Yeah.
You can always get her to talk about like little things that she's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things that she's really proud of.
Yeah, I'll ask her about it and see if she's down, which I'm sure she would be.
Like Van comes from more of a commercial photography place, but like that's not hard.
Yeah.
Right. You come from a writing place, so there's a lot of pre-thought that goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come from a fine arts and commercial photography background, so.
Yeah.
Very easily translatable into a long conversation about, hey, these are things that we do.
Process.
This is the process. This is the things I do.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'd be down.
Here's where I take inspiration from, or, you know, the drive to want to do things. So.
All right, well,
I
will ask her.
You can get that sorted.
Yeah.
And if you ever want me to host.
Well, yeah, if we were to do that, I would want you back on.
Wait, I can't just be over there playing on my phone?
No, you can't be over there playing your idle games. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, guys, that is that. This podcast will and forever will be dedicated to our Lord and Savior, Brittany Broski. I'm so sad that Vanessa is not here to say that with me right now. But, oh, that was a toot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn that ring notification bell on for when we post so that you guys can watch it when it posts. Yeah. I'm like using my YouTuber slang right now. I'm like, hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. You know? You piss me off sometimes. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Do 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 do.